Hey everybody, my name is Brandon Scott and welcome to the Fandom Pastor, which can be found on our YouTube channel, Facebook page, or podcast. The Fandom Pastor is for all of us who love our fandoms and our faith. Fandoms are anything that somebody has a deep love for. Harry Potter, Broadway musicals, cult films, to name just a few. Join the Fandom Pastor as we see how God is connected to it all. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey all, this is Pastor Brandon with our next episode of the Fandom Pastor. We are continuing a series on Christmas stories. Now, all of these have been made into movies before and whatnot, but they started out as stories or even as books. The clue from last time is that this story was initially published in the New York Sunday World on December 10th, 1905, and my favorite version of this one had Mickey and Minnie Mouse in it. Now, we are talking about The Gift of the Magi. Now, if you've never heard this one, it's super cute. Again, check out the Mickey and Minnie Mouse version of it. It's really cute. But the story basically is there's this young poor couple, Della and Jim, who want to give each other something meaningful for Christmas, but they are very down on their luck, very poor. Well, Della sells her long hair, beautiful hair, to buy a platinum watch chain for Jim's prized heirloom watch, but then Jim pawns his watch to purchase some expensive tortoiseshell combs for Della's hair. And of course, you know, it's this really cute story, and it's just really beautiful. And it reminds me of Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. You see, yes, Jim and Della have gifts that maybe aren't going to be as useful as they once were. But honestly, this is what love and sacrifice is really about. This is what we are called to do as followers of Christ, to love and sacrifice, to put ourselves aside and to value others above ourselves, to do everything we can to lift up others above ourselves, to give everything that we can out of love. Christ did the same thing for us when he died on the cross. He gave up everything, including his very life, for us. And he certainly could have done things differently if he had so chosen. Yes, he was fully God, but he was also fully human. And so he certainly would have had every right to do whatever he wanted instead of sacrificing himself. But instead, out of love for us, he gave up everything. So just something to think about. So next week, we continue our short series on Christmas stories. Now, in this book, despite the cartoons and movies showing differently, this classic character was not green in its first version. So again, in this book, despite the cartoons and the movies showing differently, this classic character was not originally green. Thanks, God bless, and see you next time.